Hello everyone, this is Mamun Rashid and I'm going to present my capstone project. This is the e-learning module that I created as a staff training module for our staff at the company named Amers LLC. And the title of this module is the Introduction to the EB3 Green Card Process. As I already mentioned, this is going to be used for staff training. And this is the e-learning module completely created on using Storyline 360 that I'm going to show in a moment. So in this module, I have all the essential components. So this is basically a scenario-based e-learning module that has different branching options. So on the left side, it has the navigation menu. And the user, they have to, if you just reload this page, you can see that.
Welcome to the e-learning module on Introduction to the EB3 Green Card Process. This is an internal training module for the staff of Emers.
It has animation, it has voiceover, it has all the essential components. So at the bottom, if you click on the next icon, next button, it takes you to the next slides, and also there are different. It tells you that there will be a graded quiz. There are three formative assessments, ungraded quizzes or knowledge check sections, and there's a graded quiz at the very end. And it also discusses the technical requirement, what the users need. For example, they need a computer mouse for navigation. So hit continue, and you can simply go ahead and you can see all the visited pages. They have this little checkbox to indicate that these have been visited, and you can actually jump to the next by clicking here or from here. And also, if you click on this, this is going to give you the entire full screen view. So these are the learning goals, very clearly defined, and let me go back. So learning objectives, these are also very clearly outlined. So these are the objectives, and this is the learning goal. And then here the branching begins. So the user, the learner, they have they can decide which section they want to start with. For example, so over here, you click on the different sections, click on the components, then you can click on close. You can go to the next different options, read, and it has sufficient items. It has a good amount of content that the users will need about 1 hour to learn and practice and sit for the assessment. Let me go ahead to the next part. It has graphics, and all the graphics, they have browser readability options for accessibility options. Let's go ahead. So this is the first knowledge check section, which is the formative assessment. For example, I choose any of the options and hit submit, and this is going to give me instant feedback. Say, what is the primary role of the employer? Okay, filing a visa application. This approving. Hit next. So this is the correct answer. Hit continue, and now it is going to take me to the original screen, the branching window. I have finished this section. Now I'm going to the second section. And just like before, go to the next knowledge check section. Knowledge check section. This part is done. And then continue with the last section, third section. Then another knowledge check section. And then finally, the counseling FAQ. This is a FAQ regarding age. This is FAQ regarding cost. And the last question is regarding what should be the next move. And finally, it is going to take me to the final summative assessment section, and it's going to tell that there are 10 questions, and the user and the learner has to make at least 80% correct to pass the quiz. So let me go ahead and just hit random options. This is incorrect. I'm not looking at the options. I'm just hitting random options. So as you can see, you see the feedback immediately, and then when all questions have been submitted, it's going to tell me that I made a lot of mistakes, so I did not actually pass the quiz. Excuse me. Now, how this was the learner's view, and the entire system is built with Storyline, and this is the browser, this Review 360, where the website, the e-learning module has been published. So now I'm going to take you to the authoring view. So this is the authoring view. I used Storyline 360, and you can see these are the slides. And from here, this is the branching, where I have added different JavaScript. Let me double click. Okay. It's basically simple. It tells us that it takes to the 1.6, slide number 1.6, if somebody clicks this. And also, if you look at the state, it has different hover like this. The visited option has been, I just put, if you go to edit state, select this one, I just put this blue, the green checkbox to indicate that this button has been visited. And if you expand it, you can get a better view over here. Look at this. So if you go all the way to the down, the last slide, there's a knowledge check question. From here, it takes me back to the branching slide. From here, you go to the next slide, I'm sorry, next option, and finally, when all the slides have been visited, you can actually go to the draw of this quiz section. And then this is linked to all this entire quiz question. There are 10 questions, and these questions are part of this question bank. For example, this is the question in which I inserted the body of the question, the options, and also responses. What feedback the learner will see if the response is correct, and what feedback will they see if the response is incorrect. All right. Now, let me go back to the requirement. Yes, I did. So I showed you that it has all the images, animations, audio, videos. It has 3 formative assessment. It has 1 summative assessment. And I already showed the learner view and the authoring view of the module. So this is the authoring view. I used Storyline 360, and I already showed the learner view. This is the learner view. All right. So thank you very much. I'm returning to the